Welcome to the Big Bite Podcast on YouTube. Probably the first and maybe last video
Don't say that.
that we might ever do.
So this setup is kind of new for us. We have like one mic, so until we get better mics.
Yeah, so just kind of bear with us until we end up getting a better setup. I mean, we got the camera. We do have microphones, but like she said, it's only one for right now until we get either a Y splitter or just two more individual mics for us both to use. So hopefully you can just deal with it for now, because you're going to have to.
We also have a new sign. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says on air, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, today's big bite is La Juicy in Paducah.
Yeah, Paducah, in Paducah, Kentucky. But we're going to get into that later, because we have a couple things that we want to talk about before we get into it. So, roll that. One thing that we have noticed about doing a podcast is there's so much more into it than we originally thought.
And now, like, doing video podcasting, man, we're like trying to learn how to like edit and just like make it look good and sound good. So it's just like
the biggest thing is the editing, because audio editing, like we did with the first 6 episodes, I mean, there's probably a lot more that you can do with it, but there's not as much that we needed to do with it in order to just get out what we were wanting to get out. So like with the audio, all we really needed to do was just, make it sound good, make sure you can hear what we're saying, and make sure there's not any like
huge gaps of silence.
Big gaps in it. So a lot of that was edited down. So some of these episodes would be not too much over an hour, but we would end up editing out 20-25 minutes of each episode, because there would be times where, unless we would just pause the recording and then pick up where we left off, it would just be us not saying a single word for
sitting
5 minutes, just thinking of something to say. But I mean, as time went on and we got more comfortable with it, we were able to like figure out what we wanted to say, what kind of content that we wanted actually to put out. So it's just it was way more difficult than we originally thought. And now, especially with the video aspect of it, that's just like a whole new thing that we're going to have to learn. Mm-hmm. And so, if you're watching this, because we're going to put this on YouTube, obviously. That was really dumb for me to say. But if you're watching this, it may or may not be a good video, because it's going to be
just our first one.
Yeah, it's going to be this is the very first one that we've ever done. This is the first time I think I've even recorded myself or you. Have you ever recorded yourself?
No.
All right, so yeah, it's the very first time. So if it's not good, so I don't really know what to tell you, but just like enjoy it if you do. If not, maybe show somebody else. Maybe they'll like it. So
let's just like jump into like the food aspect of this.
Yeah. So something that we've been doing lately is kind of sticking to this kind of a diet, because we both are semi-health conscious of what we eat, and we're just trying to like stay healthy and whatnot.
look better for the summer, I guess.
Yeah, really that's what it is. It ends up just wanting to look good when you go to the beach. So what we've been doing is like literally because I'm not gonna lie and say that we do it 6 days a week, and on the one day that we go somewhere to eat, that's the only day we cheat on our diet because we're not perfect.
It's really
far
hard.
from it.
It's rough.
Yeah. So what we've been doing is really just eating either lean ground beef and rice or chicken and rice.
And that's it.
Every day, all day. A protein shake here and there, and there's really nothing else. So you can only imagine, unless you're like some like dedicated like health addict, which I would love to be, but unfortunately I'm not.
And that's just like so boring.
It is. It's super bland. It's very dull. There's nothing. It feels good to know that you're like sticking to something and like bettering yourself for it, but it's not really fun. It's not fun, and there's like so much more that goes into wanting to eat other things that can also fit in like your calorie deficit that you're trying to get. I know this isn't like a health and fitness podcast, but just trying to give you an idea of like our everyday lives and just something to be able to like, I guess, connect with people. So like that's like a really difficult thing. But anyways, like so like 4 or 5 days out of the week we stick to it, and then we go to the gym after we go to work. And then on Saturdays or Fridays, just depends, we do this and then record, edit whatever we have to edit, and then send it out for somebody to watch it or listen to it. But yeah, so every Saturday we end up going out to eat, and we're trying to like switch it up. It's from the, I guess, region that we're in. There's not a lot to
go to and like try different like
there's not things. A lot to like there's nothing here that's like really different other than like a steakhouse or like somewhere that sells burgers,
Asian,
or a Mexican restaurant. Like those are your three biggest things. But
and like we try to switch it up, like we try to like every week, but it's kind of hard. Like he said, like the same restaurants in like the different regions. So like
but we're doing what we can. There's only so much you can do. But eventually we do end up wanting to go to like other places, like just anywhere out of state. Like we can travel to Indiana or Clarksville, but Tennessee. But other than that, everywhere else, because like we're in Western Kentucky, so anything outside of those areas is very, very far away for us.
But like we love to like see like new places and like see like the culture and like the different aspects of places. So like
so I mean, even if it takes us a while, we still definitely want suggestions of other restaurants to go. And we have got a few suggestions, but that's just from people we work with, and even then it's still in this region that we live in. So if
the same style type of food.
Really. So if anybody has any kind of suggestion of like wherever you live, like I don't care if you live in California, I plan on at least eventually getting there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but hopefully we will end up going to multiple areas, multiple states, maybe travel across the world if we felt like it, and try different places and kind of give you an idea of what those places are like based on what we say. Even if you don't care about what we say, we're going to tell you. But speaking of like different places, I'd kind of like to know, like, out of everywhere that we've been, because not a lot of people know this, but we didn't just start with the Mellow Mushroom on the first episode. That wasn't the first episode. That was really the second episode.
What even?
Buffalo
happened
Wild
to that?
Wings was the first episode, and that was because
Oh, I was too quiet, and I still am. I'm trying to work on it. I swear.
yeah, so she was really really shy when to like record herself, and I guess knowing that it was going to be put out for other people to listen to. So the first episode, it was like, I wouldn't say it was a bad episode.
Yeah, it was
but
okay. Like,
yeah, it was pretty decent. Like, I mean, of course, it's the first one, just like what you're seeing now. It's
our first.
only going to be so good until we know what we're doing exactly, know what we want to do, and then give you the finished product. But you couldn't hear anything she said. She talked the whole time, but
And also, like, the mic we were using, it was like,
Yeah,
I had the messed up mic.
these mics, this setup that I got with this and this soundboard are dog shit.
It's not that bad.
This was like $100 for 2 mics, this soundboard, and a pair of headphones.
They're bad.
They're really, really bad. Like, they're not good at all. And so the quality that you hear is from that setup's mics. But we are currently in the process of getting new equipment. Like, we just bought a new light. This amazing on-air sign.
You can't.
But you can't even fucking see it because the light's too bright in here.
What else did we get?
We bought the laptop to be able to edit it. Bought this camera.
Oh yeah, a really nice camera.
Yeah, so like, that's like an entire paycheck at work for me that you're watching this video on, and you might not even like it. That's the shittiest part about it. But either way, I have fun doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I kind of got off on a tangent there. And I don't really remember where I was going with that. But we were talking about going to new places. So on top of everywhere that we've went, I want to know, what is your favorite place that we've went to yet? Out of it's only been seven places. So it's really only 7 weeks that we've been doing this. But out of all those 7, and I guess really, you know what, yeah, just out of the 7.
I mean, I would just like have to say, like, by far, and I feel like this is like the only like restaurant that we like gave like such a good score to.
Your favorite?
Yeah, was Black
Yeah.
Horse. That place is amazing. It's so good. And I can't wait to go back, honestly.
If I didn't feel the need to go to a new place every single time, every single weekend, just to be able to be like,
Here's something
just
new.
to do this, yeah, just for you to hear something new, I would go there too much.
Yeah. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's just the atmosphere, the environment,
You would
the
get
food.
tired of hearing about it.
I would get like one of everything on the menu just to try.
I really would. I would go there every time and get something new because I guarantee you it slaps. Easy. I would have to agree with you though. Thank you for asking what
I'm
my
sorry.
favorite restaurant is, by the way. So
I just kind of figured because you were like, yeah,
it is though.
slaps
It is.
so hard.
It is. It is. My favorite definitely is Black Horse. Black Horse. Goddamn. Out of all the places that we went to, it's just
amazing.
yeah.
honestly.
And I know it's not really fair that we are. I mean, I want to say it's not fair, but I understand that you could see it as it not being like equal because we're going to each place and judging it off of this one time, even if it's somewhere we've been before. and we've had a good experience at, and maybe this time when we're recording,
it's just not.
It's not a good experience, but it's just, it's, some places are hit and miss. Some places are always on their shit like 24/7.
It definitely depends on like which restaurant you go to and like what city.
Yeah.
I feel like, so.
Yeah, because I mean, some of these places are chains, so you know, the one here could be good or bad, and then you go somewhere else, and then it could be the same way. It could go either way. But I mean, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. It's just we are judging it based on this one time that we've went. So because that's what I'm getting at is, as long as we do this, we're gonna try to go to a new place every time, every week. So that's why we really are
wanting suggestions.
Yeah,
so
we're
we
really,
don't. We want to hear what you guys want and like.
Because nobody talks to us.
For real.
Nobody says anything about us. Even people that have listened to this, they don't say anything. They don't tell me if it's good. They don't tell me if it's bad. They're just like, oh, you do a podcast?
I'll listen to it.
Super cool. That's sick. I'll listen to it. And then I never hear a word about it ever again. But, you know, I get it. I get it. Food's kind of, you know, unless you're like super into that, which I wouldn't even really say that we are. This was kind of a spur of the moment kind of deal, and I kind of just wanted to take off with it, and so did she, just to see what happens. And it's actually really fun to do. It's like something to look forward to every weekend. So like,
besides the editing part, it's kind of stressful.
Yeah, the editing is driving me up the fucking wall. So like, but I'll get to learn something new. You know, she will too, because she has no idea how to edit. I've been doing all the editing.
He's being ridiculous.
So if you've ever listened to one, you're like, wow, this sounds really great. You're welcome.
I edited, which one was it?
You cut out, you trimmed some of like the Tap 216 episode. Yeah. That's like about it.
And everybody's like, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Like,
no, there's definitely some that are way worse than others. But I'm curious to know from you, and also from everybody watching, what's like a food that you want to try, like a style of food that we either have that we haven't tried yet, that you really, really want to try.
I know this is more like an Asian like type thing, but like Thai food, like spicy Thai food, I feel like I really want to try that. Or like real Italian food. I don't know. Like,
what do you mean by real Italian?
I don't know, like an actual place that serves like that are like run by like actual Italians.
Run by Italians?
Yeah, like, you know, there's some places like
where? Name one.
I can't.
Here.
I can't. Not here.
Name one here.
You're just saying, like, you're asking me what I want to try, and that's what I want to try.
Yeah.
And, like, also Greek food. Because I've never tried that before.
I do want to try Greek. I mean, I've had gyros before, but, like, I've never had, like, actual, like, Greek food before. Mm-hmm. That's, like, besides that. Because I've had, like, at like fairs and like festivals and stuff like that, I've had like gyros before.
See, I don't even gyro, think I've had.
However you want to fucking call it. Like I'm probably destroying that, but.
And they're like.
Yeah.
But I haven't
the two
even
people
had
that comment on this video will be like, you said that shit wrong. Or you won't even comment. It'll probably be someone at work, and they'll come up to me and then be like, you're fucking stupid, you know, whatever.
But what about you?
That's like hard, cause like I've been to like France, flex, but so like I've tried that, like I've tried French cuisine and like escargot and stuff, which
I
is
didn't
actually
even think about French cuisine,
which is actually like super good, like surprisingly, if you like seafood, if you're into like oysters. That's literally exactly what snails taste like. Now, not sea snails, you have to get escargot. Because if you just get sea snails, it's literally snails in the shell that you pick out with this giant needle.
Like a skewer?
Like a pinpoint needle. You know, you go on like Google Earth and you drop a pin. That's what it looks like. But it's like this long. And yeah, it's like slimy and it's not good.
You didn't like it?
No, it's not good. But escargot is good because I think just this, if you just get sea snails, it's just like that's just straight up what it is. It's just the snail. It's not cooked. Like, or maybe it is. I don't really know. I was like 12 or like 10 or 12. I was in 7th grade. Whatever age that was.
That sounds about right. 12.
And my dad told me about it. I personally didn't eat it. He just told me about it, and I was like, all right, I know not to fuck up.
How are you going to say, like,
because he said it was disgusting. I'm going to trust him.
You should have tried it.
No, I'm not. Why would I do that? I probably will never end up going there ever again in my life. I'm not going to fuck it up and then be like, let me get the nastiest shit you have.
I don't know. I want to try, like, everything. That's just me.
But a food that I really, really want to try, I would say, like, I've had a friend who's like, he had friends that were Arabic, and he told me that like they would like they're just food's just super good. Mm-hmm. He said it was really, really good, so I would love to try that because it was kind of like that. It comes out on this giant plate, and you like cook it yourself. It sounded really, really good. So like I don't really know like what exactly to call it, but I want to try like Arabian food, honestly. I think that would be dope.
You know, like I think it's South Africa, where you like peel the like the bread or something and you like scoop it up with your hands. Do you know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Well,
no,
I feel like that
idea.
would be cool. I'd probably only eat that with you, though. I think it's like more of like a family style thing, but
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll show you later.
You're gonna have to show me. Okay. God damn it.
Mark.
It's gonna have to be a mark. I don't know. Should we explain that?
Yeah, actually, somebody asked me at work.
Did they really?
Like,
okay,
what?
so the reason we say mark,
which I don't even think he watches this or listens to it.
We have a friend named Mark, but it's mark as in like mark that spot. So if like we like fuck up and then we say something stupid or we just have this super awkward long pause, probably like what you just saw just there.
We'll say mark so we can know to go back to it.
Yeah, I know like once I hear that, okay, I need to pay attention to this spot specifically because there's going to be a spot that I need to cut out. Like right now. But, so I think we should go ahead and jump into what we're here for.
The reviews.
The food review.
Experiences.
Hopefully I can edit something in my hands here. That would be dope. If not, then that's just going to be super fucking weird.
You holding it for so long.
But so we really went to 2 different places this weekend. And the first place was suggested by, well, you know what? I don't even really want to say that because
it wasn't really suggested.
What I'm about to say about this place is going to make it sound like the person who suggested it to me is a fucking idiot. And that is not at all what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying because like I'm gonna be kind of harsh about it. And so like my brother asked us to go to Pizza Inn in Paducah. And the reason why like I'm like kind of like I guess tiptoeing around this a little bit is because everybody that knows us that we've talked to, I guess at least recently, knows that every week when we go out to eat, it's gonna be
more of like a sit down type thing.
I mean a sit down type thing, but I mean more of like we're going there solely almost based on to do this. Right. Mm-hmm. So he's like, hey, we should go to the Pizza Inn.
Which I don't know if he wanted us to like actually do this over it. I don't know if he was expecting that.
Yeah, and I don't know either. So like, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But don't ever fucking tell me to go to that place ever again.
It was just like, okay, so the Pizza Inn is like a buffet type thing, and like it's where.
Hold on. To tell me to do a food review about it because I will absolutely destroy it. Continue.
Okay, so like they put a bunch of like pizzas out of just like, and they also have like a salad bar and like a dessert pizza like area, but it's just like different type of pizzas.
If you've ever been to a CC's ever in your life, that's exactly
or a Gatti's.
That's exactly what. Yeah, it's called Gatti's, but I don't know if like I don't know. I don't know how big Gatti's is for like the rest of the world. So, if you've ever been to a CC's, that's exactly what this was. But drop it a couple tiers, because even at Gatti's and CC's, you can go up to like the people that are serving the pizza, that are putting it out on the buffet line, and then be like, hey, I want a fucking
you can tell
cheeseburger pizza. Yeah, you can say that, and then they're gonna be like, all right, bet, and they're gonna put it on a screen, and then you'll know when the pizza that you specifically wanted is gonna come up on the buffet line, and then you can go up there and get it. I mean, unless everybody else also wants that pizza, but anyways, you know what I'm saying.
But this just like wasn't like that. It was like, and I know like a lot of families go there to like bring their kids to like have parties and stuff. That's just, I don't know, that's just like not for me. Like the whole family being there with their kids running around uncontrolled, which that wasn't necessarily happening.
Pizza buffet. No, it wasn't like that at all. It wasn't like that at all. It's just, I need for what the I'm trying to figure out what to say. Help me out. For like, you're not helping. For like the man
experience you're talking
Yes,
about?
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
The type of experience that we're like looking for is you sit down, you get a menu, you order from that menu, and then we can figure out everything from there. But this is just
you do it yourself.
You get a table. All right.
She'll get your a waitress
go eat,
will get
fat
your drinks.
bitch. Like that's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. And like I really did have like a really high hope for it, because I went online and like I looked on the online, like the online orders, just to get an idea of like what the place is like, because I haven't been to that one before, and I don't think you have either.
No, I haven't even been to a. Sorry about that. Our camera stopped.
Yeah, so like our camera only records for 30 minutes at a time, so ignore this probably obnoxiously hard cut that will probably end up being in this video, if not, unless I can figure it out. But anyways, what I was saying was I looked up the menu of Pizza Inn online, and then I wanted to, just get a feel of like what they had and be like, well, maybe I want to try this, because I end up, every time we go somewhere, we want to try something new, something we've never had before. And this place said that it had a stuffed crust pretzel crust.
And honestly, I was so excited for that.
Like, I was pumped. Like, I would have done an actual review on this place if I was able to get that. And maybe I was. I didn't ask. Honestly, I really didn't ask.
But like, she didn't even give us any menus.
It wasn't a menu. It was literally sit down.
Plates.
All right.
What do you want to drink? Okay.
Go get your food. Go get the pizza. Which it was like pepperoni, cheese, sausage,
taco pizza,
barbecue chicken, taco pizza, sausage and pepperoni.
That was like it.
It was just, not a lot of options. If you wanted to like try something new, like what we're going for, if you wanted to try something new. So like we ended up just eating whatever they had.
We're like, all right.
It's a buffet pizza. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and then do an entire episode over a buffet pizza and then be like, there you go, peace, see you next weekend, and then leave. You know what I mean? Like, so we ended up going to a different restaurant
the next day
in still Paducah, but it's someplace that Megan here,
I love it.
It's very near and dear to her heart.
I would get it like every week if I could.
Yeah, so
but it's expensive.
She's a big seafood fan.
Crab, shrimp, it's just
crab boils. She loves that shit, which I do too. Like I mean it is really good. So we ended up going to a place called La Juicy.
Which they have one.
La Juicy. It's gonna be another awkward moment where hopefully I can edit in something here.
They have like one in Clarksville, Paducah, Evansville.
Yeah. So it's also like a Storm and Crab. It's also like a Joe's Crab Shack if you've ever been there.
I've never been there.
Well, it's like it's kind of the same feel. It's just a sit down restaurant where you go there and you order. Usually, people go there to order crab boils. You go there with a big group of people. You order like a 4 to 6 person crab boil, and it comes with a couple pounds of crab, a few lobster tails, a couple pounds of shrimp, crawfish, and potatoes.
Corn
on the cob,
and whatever sauce you want,
and then whatever like style sauce you want, and seasoning, and the heat, whether you want mild, medium, hot, whatever.
And it comes out in this big bowl. And they lay it on the table. It just makes me so happy when I see it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It is really good. It is really good, but
I would never go there if it's just me and you, though. Honestly.
We did.
I know, and that was a mistake.
Don't lie to the people.
I know. I'm not
or the
lying.
Person. Whoever you are.
But like,
I love you.
Okay. But like, the one time that we went together, we got like something for like $35, and it was barely any to like fill us up.
Yeah.
So like, I would go with like 4 to 6 people, so you can split the price.
Yeah. So it was. If I remember, it was because there was 5 of us, but we got the 4-person crab boil, and I think it was $140. Mm-hmm. Now I know that sounds crazy, but when you split it between 4 to 5 people, I think 4 people it was $35 a piece plus some dollars here and there. You get the point.
But the other person that went with us only got like a catfish basket.
Yeah, catfish basket.
Ate 1 piece out of it. Like,
and you know who ate the rest of it?
This guy.
Me.
Or, what's it called? Garbage can.
Yeah, like a disposal. I'm never satisfied.
But we got, like we said, we got that boil. I don't think we got any appetizers this time.
No, usually the times we went before, we've gotten this thing called alligator bites, which is what they claim to be fried alligator bits, and it's really good.
I
like
thought they
it.
were good.
I like it. It is really good.
What else we got? Did we get the octopus one time?
The
think
last
we
time
did.
we went, when it was just me and you, yeah, we got pretty much fried calamari, which again,
It was alright.
it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, so we got this crab boil. I think it came with snow crab. It was 2 pounds of snow crab, 2 lobster tails, 2 pounds of shrimp, 2 pounds of crawfish, 4 corn on the cobs, and 6 potatoes.
Which, I think there was more than 6 potatoes in there. Because, like, I was counting.
Well, I mean, they cut them in half.
No, they didn't. They were whole potatoes.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong.
But they were, I think there was more.
Yeah.
But that corn, which what kind of seasoning did we get this
We get the La Juicy Special, which is literally every kind of seasoning that it comes with. Well, and if you want, I have this handy dandy laptop in front of me that I can search
It's okay.
and make sure that you know exactly what it is that we got. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me hack the system. And then you're gonna know exactly
Just hit menu.
what we're gonna say that we had. And I looked up the wrong thing. All right.
Right there.
All right, so we got the Juicy Special, which is Cajun seasoning, garlic butter seasoning, and lemon pepper seasoning,
It's so
all
good.
together. And then you get a seafood, or I'm sorry, a spicy level of either not spicy, mild, medium, hot, or extra hot. And usually we go for medium. When it's just me and her, we go for medium.
And it's like really good that
Yeah,
way.
it's like it's not
Too hot.
not spicy enough, and it's not too hot. But we got the Juicy Special, which is all 3 of those seasonings I said earlier put together, and you share it with everybody, and man, I'm telling you,
And we got the mild spicy level this time.
yes, sorry, thank you.
Which honestly, I wish it was medium.
I'm really not that mad about it because it doesn't unless you're like somebody who like really enjoys the spiciness of food, it's not really going to affect the flavor too much, and that's really what I'm there for.
To me, it kind of did.
You think?
That's just on my personal like thing. Like it's just like I'm like, if this was medium, it would be 100 times better.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's just like I enjoy spicy food as well. It's just for this, like I'm just like, did it taste good? Yes or no?
I mean, I'm not
We'll
saying
go
it
from there.
didn't taste good. I still liked it, but like it was just, I know that I would have liked it more if it was medium.
Yeah. But so this is I want to say like probably a more difficult way to rate this restaurant because it's something that's shared between everybody, and it's not like we each got our own individual things. So like, I want to say this is going to be more of a collective rating, because we each ate the same exact thing. I mean, we can give our own opinions on it, but it's just not, it isn't the same feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like an own
it's not like you got, you got like a pasta dish and I got like a steak or something, you know, or whatever. But I do still want to hear, like, what'd you think about?
I mean, I kind of already like gave my opinion about like I know that it would have been better with like the spicy level.
Okay, well let's go in the order. So number 1, we have service.
So I actually really liked her. I don't know. She was really nice, and she kept on like coming back to us. I'm trying to like remember everything that like exactly happened, but like she was like carrying this, and she's like, whoa, like I just liked her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was cool. She checked on us all the time, which I do want to say, there is such a thing as checking on a table too much.
Mm-hmm. Like mid-bite, and you're like coming up like.
And I don't want to say that she necessarily did that, but if I tell you, if you come up to me and then you're like, "Is everything okay? Can I get you anything else?" And then I say no, I don't expect you to come up to me 5-10 minutes later and ask me the exact same question. But like I'm just gonna be like, all of this is wrong.
Then again, she's just trying to like make sure you're okay so she can like get a better tip.
Yeah, I understand that. And you know what? And I don't even want to say that, because when you say that they're trying to like get a better tip, it kind of sounds like they're being disingenuous. Like because maybe some people enjoy like what they do, you know, when they are being a waiter or waitress, and
a lot of people
they just want to make sure that you're having the best time possible. Mm-hmm. So I want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and assume that that's what they're doing. So like I understand, like you just want to make sure that we're taken care of, and I really really appreciate that. But again, if I tell you I'm okay, 10 minutes later I'm probably still okay, especially if I'm still eating it. Now if you see me and I'm sitting there and I'm just,
ma'am,
what the fuck is going on? Then all right, I get it. But if not, you're cool. Like, chill out, relax. But so other than the service, what about how it tasted?
I mean, I liked it. It wasn't like the best.
You liked it. You literally just said it was your
I wouldn't say favorite. I did not say favorite.
You literally said it was like you could go there every weekend.
I could. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. I just said Black Horse was my favorite. We went to.
Did you say that you would go to Black Horse every single weekend?
I would try everything on the menu.
No, you said you would go to La Juicy or LA Juicy, whatever the fuck it's called.
Anyways.
Yeah, so like, how did it taste? So, real quick, actually, sorry. The rating system, because now that we have it on video, it's easier to say, like to see like what we're going through and like what our like minds are like doing when we're doing this. So we have in categories, let's see, 5 different things that we cover. So we have service. Is that in frame? Service. The taste. The price. The location. And then an overall rating of the restaurant itself. So, and then we're going to go through each one of these and then give it its own score, and at the end we're going to give it an overall rating. So anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
It's just something I wanted to add in there that I forgot about.
But I liked it. Like, I just wish it was like a medium seasoning. Spicy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But tell me, like the taste of the crab, the lobster, the shrimp, the crawfish.
Okay, I will say this: the corn wasn't that good this time.
You're nuts.
It was. I'm being dead
You're
ass
nuts.
honest.
I'm leaving. Just kidding.
I don't know. It's just like it wasn't. So whenever you boil corn and like, I just feel like it wasn't cooked all the way. It was kind of, you know what I mean? Or did you not get that?
Yeah, I have no idea what means.
Okay, well, that's my take on it. But, and also...
On the corn.
Yeah. But these are just like my negative things.
Okay.
I love like the shrimp, the crab, even though it's super hard to fucking get out. And like, they do give you like this red thing, and it has like it kind of looks like a lobster claw.
Yeah,
Or a crab
it's
claw.
just a tool that you can use to stick into the crab leg and then
Break it open.
split it open, break it open, just to make it a little bit easier. But the problem with it is that when you use it to open your crab leg,
You're gonna hit your glove. And then
no, not that at all. So unless I'm just doing it totally fucking wrong, it just shreds all the crab meat that is inside of it, so you can't just pull it out as one big piece of crab. It's just you have to like, you cut it open and then you end up breaking it open, and then you just have to like
shredded crab meat.
toothpaste,
Yeah.
fucking smush it up at the end and then just eat it. You know what I'm saying?
But I like the crab and the shrimp.
Yeah.
I will say, I know that you had the lobster tail. I don't think that Michelle had it, but
Well, they don't even.
okay. I don't think somebody else that was with us that had it, but it was kind of. I feel like it wasn't cooked right. It was kind of rubbery.
You're a hater
I'm
right
not.
now.
No.
Favorite place ever, and you're like the
I did
biggest
not say
hater.
Favorite place ever. I'm just saying. Did you not feel
You
that?
can eat there every weekend, but you didn't like the corn, which is like
Just
your favorite thing there.
This time, Chance. What did you think about the lobster tail?
I loved it.
You didn't think it was rubbery
No.
at all.
No, I personally did not.
I'm
not saying it
we
was-
had the same lobster tail, split in
I'm not
half.
saying it was perfect. Well, okay, my taste buds are different from yours.
Okay.
You say it was rubbery.
I feel like it was.
Did you try the crawfish?
I tried a piece and it had like
What did it have on it?
shit. The crawfish shit. So I had to like peel
I don't
it
even know
off.
exactly what it is. I don't even know if I eat crawfish correctly.
I don't either because that's
All
I only ate it
I
the way
do-
you told me to eat
Yeah,
it.
all I do is like I break off the tail and then I open the tail and eat that. I don't know if you're supposed to eat the body on the inside, but it looks like it's just not good. So I'm probably not gonna eat that part.
But it has more like of a earthy taste.
To
I
me,
will say that.
it tastes like dry shrimp.
It was more dry than the
It's
shrimp.
very
I
to
would
me
say
it's
that.
super dry. But like I know I'm expecting that. Because I've had it before, so I'm expecting that. So I can't say that it was bad because like I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that.
It's just my thing about crawfish is you're doing all that work for like this big of a piece of meat.
I mean, I did break open one claw and like it was pretty much the same meat as the tail, but not all of the crawfish that you get in the basket are
big.
like
They're,
big
like,
enough to really
small.
go through all that effort to break it open and get it. Well, okay. Well, what about the shrimp?
Like I said, I like the shrimp.
Shrimp's always amazing.
It is.
The shrimp and
I don't care where you go.
even the difficulty with the crab. The crab and the shrimp are arguably the best two meats that are in there.
And like I said, it is kind of hard to like get it out, and like if you do use the tool like to shred it, it is hard. But I saw this one trick on Facebook where you like snap both ends and you just smack it like that.
Yeah.
I wish I could have did that, but it just didn't work for me. Which I'm sure it does for some people, but
And I wish that this combo came with sausage.
does other ones come with sausage?
Apparently from what I'm looking at now, no it doesn't.
The 6-piece comes with chicken wings.
It comes
fried
with
shrimp.
everything that the 4-person does, but you get fried shrimp on top of 12 pieces of fried shrimp on top of that, 8 chicken wings and fried calamari.
We
For
should've-
$20 extra, we definitely should have
should've
just got that.
that.
That's nuts.
Oh my god.
Maybe that one guy wouldn't have gotten the catfish. If
to
it would've-
try some of the like
chicken wings?
Right. Like why would they put
Who
that
doesn't
in
like
there?
chicken wings? But you know, I've had other crab boils that come with sausage, and like I love the sausage.
I feel like we got it one time in Florida too,
Probably.
but that was from a sketchy place. I don't even remember what it was called.
I don't even remember what that place was called. But back to the topic at hand.
Sorry.
Potatoes.
Oh,
What about the potatoes?
I like the potatoes, especially whenever you got it in like the sauce.
Yeah, everything that you get in a crab boil, if you don't just
Douse
fucking
it.
destroy it, just throw it in the sauce and just rub it around,
Then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're not doing it right. Yeah.
But I like it was good, and it actually says on here that you get 8 potatoes instead
8
of 6,
potatoes?
which I think
I would say that's right.
yeah.
I would say that's
So-
right. So, okay. What about the price? Now, this is a 4-person combo, we went with 5. So, base it off of just 4 of us.
Since it is a 4-person,
So, you gotta do some math here.
it's 35.
140 divided by 4.
Yeah, it's 35.
It's 35.
So yeah, I would do that. I would.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like we even got to like take home food. So like,
Yeah, we did.
which this time they didn't package it up, but I don't know if that's
Usually they put it in a bag. They
So you
like
can boil
yeah,
it later?
yeah, they give you a bag so you can boil it again later to heat it up. But no, this time they just gave us some to-go boxes, which
it was.
I really
fine.
don't care. Like I really don't, but it was odd. But yeah, so
Would you agree with that price?
I mean, yeah, $35 to share
And you're full, and you
8 pounds of food plus 4 corn on the cobs and 8 potatoes. And the corn and the cobs they're halves. They're not full corns. They're half corns, if that's what you call them. So
I think it is.
2 full corns, 4 half corns.
And they're like small potatoes. They're not like big.
Yeah,
potatoes.
and they're not very. It's like red russet potatoes. No, not russet.
I don't even think they're red.
They're just
but-
red potatoes. I think they're red.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, they're red. What about the location of it?
I'm trying to remember where this one.
Location.
I'm trying to remember where this one's at. I don't think it's hard to get to. I like that it's its own separate like restaurant and like not like in a strip mall like
Yeah.
type thing. So I like that part.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm drawing a total blank on where that fucking place is at.
It's like right next to that gas station.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know what else is next to it, but I know Starbucks is like across the road.
Yeah, it was because we did go to Starbucks afterwards because Starbucks is goated. But that's not what we're here for.
Anyways.
Okay, so
you can't remember the location at all?
Not really.
Okay.
So
let's go ahead and rate these.
Yeah. So now we're on to the ratings. 5 stars. We go off of 5 stars right here. Hopefully there are 5 stars right here. So
the service. Like I said, I liked her. You said that she was like a little like needy with it, like coming back to like
Yeah.
which I feel like she could have been better because
What do you think she could have did?
just be more
If I
friendlier.
believe she just friendlier.
Yeah.
She checked on us every 5 minutes.
I mean, she did, but like she didn't like go above and beyond like what like we're always looking for.
Yeah. I guess that's true. That's super hard to come by.
It is.
It's really hard to.
And whenever you get it, you just cherish those people so much.
Yeah. It's really hard to get somebody that's gonna. I don't really want to necessarily say be your friend, but
just try to like connect with you.
Yeah, it's really hard. Most people are there because it's their job and they're there
to make money.
They want you to give them 20%.
More than 20%.
That's what they're there for. They're trying to get that 20+%. But I'm gonna, man. Shit. Me? I'll give her a 3.5.
I'll give her. I would say that.
A 3.5? Mm-hmm. It's weird because you were hating on her and shit, but.
What do you mean hating on? I wasn't.
None of my business.
I liked her, but I just feel like she could have done better. Like, I don't even remember her name, really. No, I don't at all.
No, I didn't, because this time we didn't keep the receipt. Normally we keep the receipt. We didn't. Okay. 3.5 on the service. Boom. Blow it up right there. Sick. Food. The taste of the food.
I liked it. I feel like the seasoning could have been better. What do you mean?
Who the fuck are you?
What?
What did you? What? Just the spice?
That's what I meant. Yeah, the spice. I wish it was a medium.
Okay, so then what's your rating?
A 4.
What?
It's not perfect, but I would still go there and eat it again.
You're just like, just dogging the fucking.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the spice could have been better, and the
You're a
lobster
madman.
tail could have been.
You're nuts.
So like dry.
You're nuts.
Okay, what would you give it?
I'm giving it a 4 also. But wait. What did you hear me say? What did you hear me say about it? About the spice, about the seasoning,
You said
about the rubbery lobster tail.
You said that it wasn't like that, but in my
Because I'm not gonna say it was the best thing I've ever had, or the best seafood I've ever had.
Okay.
But I also have really nothing bad to say about it. It's losing that one
I don't
point
either.
off
Besides
of it not, it's losing that 1 point off of it not being my favorite that I've ever had. Not so.
It died again. Anyways,
Yeah,
as you were saying.
We went over the limit. We didn't even plan to. This wasn't even supposed to be over an hour, but I guess it is, so whatever. But back to our beef.
I still think.
What the fuck? It's a 4. Regardless, whatever.
I'm
It's a 4.
agreeing with that.
Okay, whatever. It's a 4. The location, 5 stars.
Yeah, I like the location.
Even though I don't really exactly remember it, I remember it's its own spot.
There was good parking.
Yeah. It's not like one of those places that's gonna get overly packed. And even if it is, I think we've been there before, and the longest wait was 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that long.
So yeah, you get a beautiful 5 stars.
And then now the overall, what is that?
Let's see,
3.5.
3.5 on the service. Let's run it back. 3.5 on the service.
Food taste.
4 on the food taste.
5 on the price.
Fuck. We didn't do the price.
Yes, we did. We said 5.
We say 5?
I think we did.
I thought it was 4.
I thought it was.
I don't even remember doing the fucking price.
We did. Because we said it was like divided into.
I want to say 4.
Okay, we'll just go with 4. Write that back.
It's a 4. It's a 4 on the price.
Okay. So.
The location.
5. So
location
overall,
is a 5. So we got a 3.5, a 4,
4,
a 4,
5.
a 5.
Let's just do 4.
4.5.
How? Because there's a 3.5. And then there's a 5.
4.25.
Okay, sure.
I'm holding it in my hand, Megan.
Let's see on Google.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have this new thing where we compare our personal ratings to what thousands of other people on Google say about the same place.
4.5.
It's weird because it's kind of like I said, 4.25, and somebody else said 4. So it's just weird to me.
What? Oh, sorry. Anyways, that's our rating.
That's our rating. Yeah. There you go. Boom. Peace. See ya.
But for real.
Yeah. So it's a really good restaurant. It is a really good restaurant. You should definitely go check it out. Honestly, that kind of wraps it up for this one. So we really hope that you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we made it mildly interesting for you to watch or listen to if you're listening on
Spreaker or Spotify.
Many of the podcast apps that we have this posted to, but really only 2 get used, so is what it is. But I appreciate the people who do listen to it, and then but now that we're on YouTube, now we get to say, please like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to say that at the end of every single video. It's going to be so much fun. Please leave us a suggestion for another place you would like us to go visit and try out. Give us your own experience on the same restaurant if you've been there before. And
see you next week.
We'll definitely see you next week. Bye.